Hello and welcome to Alchemist Swim. I'm Alchemist Jen. Thanks for joining me on this fine day. Happy day to you. Kitty's joining me. He's camped out right in front of me in my floor pillow here, so yay. So today's one of the day is to talk a little bit about my epiphany yesterday that I would make marbles. So I've got this oven baked clay. So I really want to experiment with some forms and then also just the results too. So I think that I'm going to continue playing with this a little bit, see if I can do a nice little set. Be able to do a nice little resin run of maybe just maybe some creatures and some of the marble type thing. So I'm super excited about that, and then I will play with different types of clay. I really just want to have the process. I could get marble forms that have been machine made, and it's really not my thing. I'd rather have it be a process and have it be an actual form that I made. So those are my thoughts on that. Saying that since if you like to stick it on a table, it tends to flatten on one side, so I can get some foam, just like you'd use with other ceramics. If you are working with a piece that you don't want to get smushed on one side or let gravity take hold. So those are my thoughts. I'm trying to figure out what the right path is, what the right tools and materials are, and I'm really excited about it. Just think of the ramifications of being able to make many marbles, having light being able to pass through them, having just kind of this, maybe even like a curtain of marble or something like that. Fill in a, windowscape. Sounds really intriguing, just to let the light do its thing. Yeah, so I'm really excited to be playing with it and to just see what I can create in that context. I was also kind of thinking that there might be some ways to do some type of a gumball machine or something with marbles too. They look really cool. So I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't know how I want to showcase them for shows and things, or even my website too. So I'm just trying to think through some of the things, how I want to share them, how I want to use them. I think there's some interesting potential gallery options too through this, so I'm really excited about it. It's just really fun. I love the different medium to be able to play with light and color, and the real operative word, is to play, and it's marbles are kind of a toy anyway, so I'm really excited. I hope that the process kind of goes interestingly for me. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. To go back again on the topic of having a form that is more, organic, and try to figure out being able to form those. I do want to have them as circular and spherical as possible. So trying to think about what kind of materials I would use and how I would produce that is another part of like the journey, right? So I'll do some research on that. I've always also been intrigued by like the soil balls that you can just you build with like a little bit of dirt, and then over time it just gets polished, and you add more layers and more layers and more layers, so you end up with a big shiny thing. So there's something to being able to make something beautiful like that does take technique and process to it, and I'm intrigued by that. I definitely don't want to take any shortcuts. but trying to figure out the best materials to go forward with is really quite fun. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some marbles. I'm excited about it. I was like, I'm going to knit and talk about this, but I knew that as soon as I came over with yarn, Kitty would be joining me, and even if I tried to use it now, he might be ignoring me enough that I could knit, but if I chance it, then he'll just jump right in. Good thing he's cute. Alright, so yeah, I'm intrigued by marbles. Want to play with some different sizes, so like a bigger marble, smaller marble, looking at what standards are, and just seeing what I can put in them. Right now, I mean, I'm as always just intrigued by glittery things, so glitter is definitely a go-to. I also like the idea that light can travel through something that is translucent, even if it has smaller kind of glitter particles in it. So I want to see what that will look like. I really am excited to see how the light will travel through and get trapped in some different things with different textures and density of particles in the actual marbles. So I'm really excited, and I'll play with some pearlescence and some other pigments as well. There's a lot of room for interesting things, and then I can look at how I want to showcase them, and you know, maybe it's a clear plastic bag of some kind that I can make. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of what it is. I mean, I've already committing to making something plastic anyway, resin, right? So just trying to figure out how to showcase, how to enjoy that. You know, maybe it's fabric bags that hold them together, having a little bag of marbles that way. Maybe that's just going to be a clever thing that I can do. But I also really want to just watch the light get caught and have it travel through things too. So yay for marbles. Those are my thoughts on that. I'm still working on the silly scarflet. I dropped it. I'm not very far on my second one. I found some string because I'm next to my sewing machine and fluff. So I'm not very far, but I'm still going to be working on this. And Kitty's very intrigued, as I suspected, by the presence of string near his head. So yeah. So I'm going to keep working on this. This is going to be the sample for Little Button Craft shop in Rochester, New York. So yay! Put that down. A lot of falling. So yeah. So those are things I'm working on, and then I will also be doing some fiber dyeing in the next little bit. I think I'll get the fiber tomorrow, but the dyes that I want to use, some of them won't be arriving till next week. So if I have some of them or things that will work, I will go ahead and dye part of it, but I think we'll probably just do it all in one go. I think that having a rainbow dye session sounds kind of intriguing. I'll be doing like 1 braid per color of the rainbow and 7 braids total. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be amazing and look gorgeous. I really enjoyed hemming and hawing over the colors in the rainbow. I just ordered some fresh ones. I always need more dyes. Go through them. I mean, don't go through them too quick, but I find that I always just want maybe a little bit different colors, and I just need to expand my dye collection anyway. So things that I haven't seen before, or to re-up some things that I normally get. So that's what's happening. Marbles and dyeing. What better thing is that? The other thing I can do is have little things like crochet things or yarn or something in my marbles, or knots or something. So I'll play with those type of things as I'm playing with resin to come up with some creative ideas to you know, include a couple different materials. So that's what's up. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a super rest of your day, and I hope it sounded like I said super rest of your day, not something else. So thanks for joining me. Take care.